Natural health products are often described as safe because they are natural. Herbs, supplements, and traditional remedies are widely available, and many people assume that because these substances come from natural sources, they can be used without risk. This assumption is common, but it is incomplete. In this discussion, attention will be given to what natural actually means in a biological context, why natural substances can still have powerful effects in the body, and why understanding dosage, interactions, and individual context is essential for safe use. Let us begin with a simple clarification. Natural substances are not inactive. Plants produce chemical compounds as part of their own survival systems. These compounds can influence biological processes when introduced into the human body. For example, certain herbs affect digestion. Others influence inflammation, hormone signaling, or nervous system activity. These effects can be beneficial when used appropriately. However, the same properties that make these substances useful also mean they require careful use. This is an important point. Effectiveness and risk are often linked. A substance that has no effect is unlikely to cause harm. A substance that produces a meaningful effect must be understood in context. Now, it is useful to pause here and consider how this applies to supplements. Supplements are often concentrated forms of nutrients or plant compounds. Because they are concentrated, their effects can be stronger than those of whole foods. This can be helpful when there is a specific need. However, it also increases the importance of dosage. Taking more of a substance does not always produce better results. In some cases, excessive intake can create imbalance. This is particularly relevant when multiple supplements are used at the same time. Interactions can occur not only between supplements, but also between supplements and medications. Certain herbs may amplify or reduce the effects of prescribed drugs. Some may influence blood pressure, blood clotting, or blood sugar regulation. Without awareness of these interactions, unintended effects can occur. This is one reason why natural health requires the same level of attention as any other form of intervention. Another important factor is individual variation. People respond differently to the same substance. Age, existing health conditions, medications, and overall lifestyle all influence how the body reacts. A supplement that is appropriate for one person may not be appropriate for another. This highlights the importance of context. Natural health is not one size fits all. Now, it is also important to consider how natural products are used. Some individuals take multiple supplements simultaneously, often based on general recommendations rather than specific needs. This can create complexity. When many variables are introduced at once, it becomes difficult to understand what is working and what is not. A more structured approach is often more effective. Introducing changes gradually allows the body's response to be observed more clearly. This approach reduces uncertainty and supports safer use. It is also worth considering quality. Not all supplements are produced to the same standard. Variations in sourcing, processing, and formulation can influence the consistency and effectiveness of a product. This adds another layer to responsible use. Understanding what is being taken is as important as understanding why it is being taken. Now, this discussion is not intended to discourage the use of natural health approaches. Herbs and supplements can provide meaningful support when used appropriately. They can influence physiological systems in ways that complement broader lifestyle practices. However, they are most effective when used within a framework of understanding rather than assumption. This brings us back to the core idea. Natural does not automatically mean safe. It means that the substance originates from a natural source. Its safety and effectiveness depend on how it is used, in what context, and for whom. Understanding this distinction allows natural health to be approached with clarity rather than guesswork. It also supports a more balanced relationship between natural approaches and conventional medical care. Both have roles, both require understanding, and both contribute to long-term health when used responsibly. In future discussions, we will explore specific herbs and supplements while continuing to emphasize safety, context, and practical understanding.